What's up, guys? How's it going? Come to Thailand. Went inside to get some linoleum. I don't know what it is. I just know it as linoleum. And some pipe glue for like water pipes. And I come out to my car and somebody's messed with my car. I just like walking up to it and found something somebody put on top of my car. Was that you? Did you do it? What is he doing on my car? Somebody put it there.
Like a Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce, yep.
You call Royce?
Rolls Royce. Okay, I did it. What's up, guys? How you doing today? It's a bit sticky today, hot and sweaty. And Thailand has AC. This is a newer store. Some of the older ones I remember going in with no AC. I last about 5 minutes. So we're in town at the moment. Jan went into Central Mall.
Yeah.
Where is she? Oh.
Okay.
Come over this side, I thought.
Okay.
There you go. Where's Jan? Oh, there she is. Jan went into Central to get some of that nice tea today.
Yeah, and it's long.
Yeah, she sent me a message to say we're number 71, and it was on 74, and I'm like, that's a lot of people for a middle of the week.
No, I sent you it's 64.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
And we had to wait to 71.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So a lot of people.
And the kid here want nutcracker.
So in this shop they have some big tall ones like I was going to say in foot. So maybe 70 centimeters, something like that tall, all the way down to this guy. But this guy's got a little train that goes around. They had little Santas as well, but I wanted this one because it's got a train that goes around his feet. So I found this one inside. They have a Santa Claus, the same one, but I wanted this one. I like the color, so I think it looks nice. So I got that one. What's up, guys? How's it going? Home again. It seems like I was talking to you earlier and got in the car, in my truck, got to the main highway, massive traffic jam. They're working on one of the bridges and they got like half the bridge closed. So people I drove on the shoulder with everybody else and the first lane. So you got a main highway that's usually busy with 3 lanes full, converging into 2 lanes, which means lots of traffic, big traffic jam. And then we went to the market to get some herbs. Jan wanted a load of herbs for cooking, and I said, I don't want to go. Too many people and too hot. It was hot today. I think it was forecasted to be at 34. So I was like, nah, I don't want to sweat. So I stayed in the car. She loves to go to the market. So then we come home, put everything away. Jan had to rush to cook my food so she could go get Simi. So, and then I got lazy and I just sat in my chair watching YouTube, trying to figure out what they're doing to me all the time. I don't even want to talk about it. I just feel like, Anyway, somebody donated a coffee today from Sweden. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Like I said, it's not so much the money, it's the thought that there's people out there who care. So thank you very much. And that was through YouTube. So somebody else already said they did the Buy Me a Coffee app, which is great. I didn't know how that was going to go in YouTube, if whether they're going to get upset if I did it or not. So when I was loading the video last night, I watched it. I ignored it before, but last night I watched it, and they said one problem. I said, oh, here we go. And in the end, they said no problem. So I guess they don't like it. But anyway, if you're listening in, do you like it or not? So, been out, and Jan wanted to get some linoleum, vinyl flooring, whatever you want to call it. And they had a big piece in there, and it was reduced like to almost nothing, 170 baht. So we looked at the barcode and said, yeah, that's it. But when we took it to the register, not at the main register, and they said, no, that's per meter. I'm like, well, who puts a barcode on there per meter? That's the same barcode as the, anyway, I didn't care. But I guess she wanted the big one, or it was the deal that she wanted. But I got another piece, which is nice, and I can cut out what I need, so that's okay. And I got that decoration that you seen on top of my car that somebody left. I took a little video of it. Look at this, cute. Oh, I found that little, it's nutcracker, I think it is. That one's not, it doesn't actually, mouth doesn't open, but the others that it was with, I couldn't believe this. Inside of Thai Wasadu, which is a Thai company, they had things that other places didn't have. And they had some really nice, actually I made a short, so if you keep an eye on the shorts, it'll appear at some point. But they were really nicely decorated and nicely done. You know, so there's a lever on its back. You pull the lever, and the mouth opens, and then you close it. And that was the original nutcracker from Germany. And I wouldn't try to crack a nut in them today, but originally they did. And they had these battery operated or plug-in operated snow blower things and stuff like that. Really cute. Some of the best stuff I've seen in a long time. And the nutcrackers, they don't look cheap, but they probably come from China, but they don't look cheap. Look quite nice. So I had to get one. I don't normally put Christmas decorations up. I just you know, I'm by myself. I leave it alone. I don't leave. You can buy Christmas cards here, but I have nobody to send them to, and nobody sends them to me, so I just ignore Christmas really. But I seen that little guy and I thought, I like him, he's coming home, so I put him on my shelf in the house. Loud scooters, sorry. And so he has a home. So what's been going on other than that? There's been a bird of prey in the garden, and I was speaking to AI this morning because I couldn't find it by myself, so I described to it AI what it looked like, and they give me some pictures, and they call it a Brummelia kite, and it has a Latin name, something Indus. Well, Indus is, maybe that's to do with the Indus Valley, which is between, from what I remember, Pakistan and India, the Indus Valley. So like, I think by Punjab area. So somebody named it at that point, but it's around Southeast Asia. So yesterday morning I come out, and I've already posted the short video, the short, because everybody was here. About 3 or 4 rays, about 5 or 6 penguins, hero, And even the little birds come. Normally the little birds don't come when everybody else is around. Little birds come. There's a, I forget, shul squirrel or whatever. It looks a cross between a rat and a squirrel, if you ask me. And it spends a lot of time on the ground. It can climb trees, but it's mainly on the ground. Anyway, he comes for hot dogs too now. But yesterday, everybody was around, so you can see, it's like, I didn't even have time to feed them. Like normally I put my hand down and they'll take it from my hand. Couldn't do that. Catbirds in the tree moaning. So it was a case of, okay, I'll throw this over there so you don't fight with this one, and this one don't fight with that one, and that one. Then once everybody got their food, I give it to Catbird. I was like, dude. And then today, because the bird of prey was in the tree, nobody home. Everybody's hiding again. So they must have seen him too and said, not going out there. But this one's bigger than the last one. I would say, hard to say, because if you measure from the feet to the top of the head, is bigger than the first one that came. This one's, judging by the thickness of the branch, and I don't want to overestimate, but I think it's around close to 30 centimeters, like just a bit taller than a foot, from not the tail, but from the foot to the head. It's a white head and chest, brown tail with a square bit at the end. It's square, like straight across, no hanging down. In the back is like light brown, Brummelia something kite. The Latin name something Indus. Anyway, I got a little tiny video. Not good because the sun was directly behind the tree. So you can see the shadow, but you can't really make out the colors. That's on the short also. But you think 10 years ago I came here, right? 11 years ago in April I bought the place. So, and moved in end of March. So March coming. No, I bought it in March, moved in April. Got the months around wrong way. So in April coming, 4 more months away, I'll be here 11 years, okay? So when I first come, for 3 years, you couldn't find a worm. You could plant stuff and it'd be, okay. But because they put poison on everything except the trees. So it was just barren. I have pictures where like nothing growing. And I bought a mango tree, and the neighbor down the road decided he wanted to help me and managed to break it. The first plant I bought, I was like, this is fun. He's an older guy, not playing with a full deck, I think, but he's really nice. He just wanted to be friends. So I tried to be friends, and he would come and talk in Thai, and most of the time I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I just kept smiling in the right places. And we became friends, and sadly, he passed away. He only lived about 100 meters from here. Down the street and into the rice field there's a house. But so I got on really, really well with him, but his wife is the other end of the chart. Nasty. And for no reason, I have no idea. She just like, you see her, she just looks bitter all the time, but I don't have anything to do with her. And when I see her, I just pretend I can't see her. But he was a really nice guy. But he'd come here and didn't ask if he could do things, he would just do it. And he broke the water pipe, the main water pipe that fed the houses down this way, broke that, then fixed it and kept saying sorry. And people said, don't be upset with him because he's just trying to help. I'm like, I didn't say anything. But anyway, so he was here and wanted to spray everything. I said, no, leave it alone. So it took 3 years before I seen the first worm and grubs. And then the hero birds, Hero was the original one that I made friends with, the one that would sit on my head and land on my shoulder. So that was Hero, but I call them penguins because that's the way they walk in their colors. So I should say penguin. Anyway, they started coming, and that's when I watched what they're eating. You know, they would let me get to about 6 feet away, and they're busy eating, and I just watch them. And they were eating these grubs. So that was after about 3 or 4 years they started to come. Before that, there was a bird I called Mr. Grape, because I used to open the back door every morning and sit and have my breakfast, looking out the back door. And I call him Mr. Grape because I would roll grapes from the door, down the steps, across the little patio to where they would stand, about 6 meters from me. And I'd roll grapes out, and they'd come and get them. And then they'd sit and look, like, where's my grape? And this went on for weeks. And they never got that close, but that's what I'm like with them. But Mr. Grape, he started coming. So after about 5 years or 6 years, there was lots of grubs, things started growing, and more birds kept coming. And I would say 3 years ago, Jan started saying, you know, she lives about 16 kilometers from here, 10 miles from here to her house. She says, I've lived in this area all my life, and I've never seen these birds before. And I was like, if you spiritual, if your insides are right, and now I don't mean following a religion, I'm talking about any religion. When your insides are right, the outside is right, wildlife knows, and they'll come. So they started coming, more and more birds. Gray ones, bright yellow ones, the yellow weaver bird, and another one like the weaver bird, but much bigger. And this year, I think there was 2 birds that I've never ever seen before. So it seems like each year, something new comes. And this year, the little bird of prey has been here for about 2 or 3 years. I don't like to exaggerate, so I'm guessing 2 to 3 years, the little bird of prey. But this bird of prey, the big one, this is his first time. And this, I've seen him out the back once, but just flew past the window. So he's been around, but I can't say how long. I want to say, probably safe guess, no more than a week. I don't know how long he's going to stay, if he's on the way to somewhere else, just hanging out for a few days. But people keep coming, different little guys come. And it seems like the more you get your inner world in order, the more comes to your outer world. That's what it seems like to me. And you know, Jan says, I've been here all my life, never seen these birds. Butterflies, sometimes you go outside, there's butterflies all over, flowers all over, birds all over the place. It's like a menagerie here sometimes. And Kevin in Paradise loves it. And the reason I come here, and the reason I call my channel Paradise, is because that was my intention when I first come here, to build stuff that nature would like. The only problem with all that is bugs are nature, and they come too. There's bugs I never even seen before here, and I would say 50% of the ones I see bite me and leave all kinds of bug bites all over you. I got one on my arm here. I'm like, where did that come from? In my arm, like in the crook of your arm. I was like, where did that come from? I noticed it this morning, and it started to itch this afternoon. I'm like, dude, who keeps biting me? I think I must be they say, look at this phalang, he's juicy, we'll get him. Okay, guys. Let's say good night. So the word of the day, nutcracker. Had to be, right? Nutcracker. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best. See you later. Have a great one.